Who is with Vinny Fiorenza? There's a lot he doesn't know. There's a lot he wants to know. This is a podcast where he tries to learn from people who know things he doesn't. He'll be focusing on people from the worlds of business, entertainment, and the arts. His guests are people he finds fascinating and that he believes will bring value to others. Join him on the journey on finding out who is.
Lunch ladies growing up told me that I should model, and I thought that models were like stupid and dumb and that you only do that if you can't do anything else with your life. But it's very, very, very hard. When I was a freshman in high school is when I started doing Shakespeare, and these people threatened to pull my pants down at the lunchroom if I didn't audition for the Shakespeare play. I played a lot of music, sang guitar, clarinet's my favorite.
You sang guitar?
I sang guitar. Fuck off, motherfucker. You be careful.
my dream is to be working with people like you, so I think I'm doing that.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
the compliment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up on this microphone.
We're here with Chelsea LeSage. We're excited for this one. She came all the way out from the East Coast.
Yes, just for you.
Yeah, just for me.
Only for you.
Fortunately, she's had work out here. But
I want to come out just for you.
You know, next time maybe. I want to learn, and I want the audience to learn about you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too, to be honest. But where'd you grow up? Give us the early background about Chelsea.
Yeah, I grew up in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, which is in the center of Berkshire County in western Massachusetts. You know, people think, oh, you're from Massachusetts, so it's from, what part of Boston are you from?
No.
Why don't you have the accent? Or you must have paid good money to like have accent reduction classes, all that shit.
How were the classes?
I didn't have them, not from Boston. Oh, wow. No, I didn't. I got lucky. Didn't have them.
That's good.
Beautiful, like, cultural center. We call it Shitty Pity, or
Pity.
Shitsfield. But I do really love going back. My family's all still there. It's the best foliage I've seen in my life. Play a lot of sports. My parents were the fucking best. Still are. They're living. And they're wonderful. And I get to see them hopefully at midnight tonight if I make my flight back home.
That's good. Yeah, we're rooting for you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, of
Thank
course.
you.
So you're saying you played sports. Like any other interesting hobbies when you were a youngster?
Well, youngster, I like to
yeah.
climb trees.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Like Forrest Gump? Did you like to dangle?
Yes.
You were a
No,
dangler?
I was not a dangler.
Oh,
I was a
okay.
climber though in
Oh,
my
you were.
grandparents' backyard. But
great.
now like I just hurt myself all the time, like even just walking down the street. So
Yeah.
climbing trees, I think those days are over.
Yeah. They're behind you.
Yeah, they are behind me. No, they're above me.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I played a lot of music, sang guitar, clarinet's my favorite.
You sang guitar?
I sang guitar.
That's
Fuck
good.
off, motherfucker. You be careful. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Look,
I love you very much.
We're here to rock.
Yes. I sang guitar. I wonder, you know what? I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to make like a singing guitar. Something
good.
that you can sing into and it actually plays the notes. Thanks
Yeah,
for
we'll
that.
license that, yeah, anytime.
Yeah, no.
Actually, you will.
I will.
Yeah.
TM. Singing guitar. TM.
Beautiful. Perfect. You heard it here.
Yes.
So you played the instruments. You were a young artist. Was there anyone in your family that inspired you to like get into that world a little bit?
I mean, my parents are both poets.
Oh.
My dad plays guitar. We had like the LeSage family band with my little sibling Dylan. And
Nice.
we had one concert a year, and it was Christmas Day.
No way, like for the family,
For the
or like
family?
the town or something. No, it's Shitsfield.
In Shitsfield. Yes, it's the Shitsfield family Christmas.
Yeah,
TM, the musical.
that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, so my dad plays guitar and sings really well.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
and
So
my
it's
little sibling, my older half sister sings as well.
very nice. Did that like lead to stage? Like when was your first time like being on stage and performing like
Well,
that?
you know, growing up like playing classical music, fell in love with like Shakespeare's pentameter, you know, because it's like music. If music be the food of love, play on. There you go, some Shakespeare.
Nice.
You know?
Perfect.
And no, don't do the whole monologue right now, Chelsea. Not that one.
Self-control.
Self-control, impulse control. I'm working on it. But really, these people, when I was a freshman in high school, is when I started, like, I guess, doing Shakespeare. And these people who were my neighbors, and they were sophomores, threatened to pull my pants down at the lunchroom, if I didn't audition for the Shakespeare
You
play.
got them back with your performance.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
that's exactly it.
How'd it go?
I mean, I got a part.
That's good.
I think I was
That
a
was the goal.
ghost.
Oh, you were a
in
ghost.
Cymbeline.
Yeah.
That was like a ghost of Jupiter or some shit. I don't remember. It was a long
Nice.
time ago. But
Cool.
that's how it all began. Yes.
Yeah. I know you ended up in New York. Like when did you make your way there, and how was it different from where you grew up out in Shittsfield?
Well, surprisingly, the heroin and teen pregnancy rates are lower in New York City than they are in Pittsfield, Massachusetts.
Wow, that's a stat. That's a stat. That's
Yes,
good to know.
that's a stat.
You survived both.
So far, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
here
keep
we
hanging
go.
out with you and God. I don't
What are you
think
talking about?
Yeah, no, went to Marymount Manhattan College, so moved to New York at 18. My parents always told me that they wouldn't let me go and do theater school if they didn't think I could do it.
Wow.
So that was nice.
That is
Thanks,
nice.
Mom and Dad.
Wow.
Yeah. Did your parents let you do your dreams?
My dream is to be working with people like you, so I think I'm doing that.
Oh my
you know?
God,
Yeah.
the compliment.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna throw up on this microphone.
We need that. We'll have a replacement.
Hi, Vinny's mom. And your dad.
Yeah. So speaking of that, she met my mom at one of her performances that I dragged my mother to. That she was very happy that I brought her to.
You got eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
for
came to
sure.
Much Ado About Nothing. That was last summer. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That was so sweet.
Tell us about that. Like you do a lot of stage performances. I saw you both in Manhattan doing The Girl Who Walks on Glass, which was one type of performance, and then you did the Shakespeare in the Park performance. Tell us like a little bit about both of those.
Yeah. So the Gordon Farrell, who is I'm gonna burp at some point. Just a heads up.
Okay, here we go.
I'm not even. No, I shouldn't have warned you. The Girls Who Walked on Glass by Gordon Farrell. He was one of my professors in college, and he somehow still fucking hires me. And so that was like a walkthrough experience about real stories that have happened to women, and they're pretty fucking traumatic. Like I get gang raped, and there's,
Yeah, it was very different. for
there's
sure.
someone like a teenage girl pegging an old dude, and a woman in love with some guy with a married man with HIV, and it was really great. I tore my ACL during that show, headbanging to Mama Kin by Aerosmith, and
Shout out.
Steve Tyler.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So that was really great and very modern, and but then Much Ado About Nothing, of course, like the classic.
This was in the park where that's where I saw her at least.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
And
fun.
the stars of the show were mosquitoes, and yeah. So played Beatrice in Much Ado About Nothing with Stag and Lion, which is like a beautiful little family that it's not a cult. It's kind of a
Not a-
cult. We're not a cult.
Yeah, she swears.
Josh Cohen, the founder of that, he first hired me when I was 19 playing Olivia in 12th Night, and just keeps having me back. And he dragged his poor mother to Much Ado About Nothing last summer.
Yeah, it was fun. No, we had a great time. She enjoyed it. Yeah, we don't go out to play as much, and it was interesting, especially Shakespeare.
I know. Who the fuck was it? I forget who it was. It'll come to me. Like, wait, Vinny went to Shakespeare?
Yeah, that's I don't know if that's exactly my speed, but it was worth it. But yeah, we had fun. Tell us about Stag and Lion. What's that like? It's about the theater and like I guess your relationship there. You say you've been there since you were 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
So
that like?
800 years. Yes. I'm from Shakespeare's time. The Stag and Lion, just really cute, close-knit community. Really great artists. Always doing Shakespeare or something. I don't know. I don't even remember how many plays we do a year. It's like almost too many. Like we're fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like have like
All you
two-
artists are.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Who's
welcome.
the one literally hosting a like creative podcast?
Yeah,
like
no,
you're
but-
one of us. now.
Yeah,
You're
maybe.
suck.
Good, whatever. Yeah, you trapped me.
I did. Yeah, this is my fault entirely.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame her.
Yeah, so just done a lot of shit with them during COVID was really hard because couldn't do theater.
Yeah.
And it was easier to get through SAG-AFTRA than it was Actors Equity in order to like make things happen. So one of my production companies with Dan Gindin, Golden Grand Piano Productions, we took Stag and Lion's production of Macbeth and put it on film instead because it was just easier during COVID. So I directed that and played Lady Macbeth, and that's out on like Tubi and all sorts of shit. Yeah.
Very cool. You're involved in so many different types of art. Like, could you name some of the artists, like, across the board that might have inspired you?
Your mother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if that was an insult or a compliment, but we'll go with that. Thanks, Ma. Appreciate it.
I don't know. I mean, like, going back to like the whole foundation of music thing, I think that it's the music that my parents raised me on that kind of started this whole fucking shenanigan that is my life. And so going from like music to people like Stevie Nicks, Neil Diamond, and just the growing into, as far as like actors go, the people at Shakespeare and Company, Tina Packer, who's the founding artistic director, I've worked with them a bunch, and she kind of like, I don't know, was one of the most groundbreaking living Shakespeare creators, yeah, she created Shakespeare.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Tina. Actors that are, and she's just such a doll and an inspiration. So she kind of started all of that, and then if you get bigger I'm obsessed with Lily Rabe and David Tennant. People who are able to do like Shakespeare on the stage and very easily or make it look like it's easy to transition into like the subtleties of film and television and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you've done a good job with that as well so far.
Thank
Of
you.
course. If you go on your Instagram, you'd find out pretty quickly that you're also a model. Tell us about that world. And
No,
what
I'm
it's
not
like.
upset. Oh my God, I'm not upset.
Yeah,
no. It's a really cool day job.
Maybe you can mention some of the brands that you've worked with.
Sure.
Yeah.
Growing up, I hit puberty at age 9, so I was like this tall by like 11.
Perfect.
And the lunch ladies were like,
me too.
you did real good.
I need a raise.
I'll pat you on the head.
Thank you.
They're still doing I just saw on the internet the other day that people are doing those like leg lengthening surgeries. Still.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's something.
You have options.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, lunch ladies growing up told me that I should model, and I thought that models were like stupid and dumb, and that you only do that if you can't do anything else with your life. But it's very, very, very hard.
Yeah.
Modeling is very hard. Kind of fell into it. Not physically. I didn't actually injure myself
No, you didn't
on
fall
this venture.
into it. Okay.
I have fallen on runways before them.
Oh, that's
I
good.
have. Yeah, so modeling's great. Worked for like JCPenney, CoverGirl. I'm here working for Paul Mitchell. For Vinny. Yeah.
But not working for. We work together.
We work together.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
No, Michael Kors, Johnson Murphy, Redken, L'Oreal.
You can't be stopped.
I can. Just let me walk down a street that has a little divot and I'll hurt myself and I'll be So it's really, really a good life.
What's it like being on set as a model? Like, do you feel like you're the most important person in the room?
No. Well, there's, of course, I've gotten past the point after all these years, of feeling the pressure of being you're hired already for a reason. You're just supposed to be yourself.
Nice.
They don't want you to act any other way. So I'm still just like dancing in between takes and stuff. Of course, there's the stigma of you being the mannequin for whatever the product is, which is true, but they want their product to be personified through you.
Got it. Yeah.
As a representation of their brand. So I just have a great fucking time.
Yeah, you have to. Or you should. I mean, it's one way to get rehired.
Yeah, exactly. My favorite thing to do is just make people laugh. They're like, you should go into comedy. And I'm like, my life is a joke. I'm just kidding.
It's great. You've ventured into production and you've produced your own projects. Tell us a little bit about your venture into producing. What was your first project that you produced?
That is with Steel Squared Productions, which is Charles D. Lincoln and I's production company. 21st Century Demon Hunter is a novel that he wrote and a web series thing that was out on Amazon Prime and has just been re-released season 1 on DVD and Blu-ray, and season 1.5 that takes place directly after the novel because we can't afford to shoot what's in the novel. We need like Marvel level budget.
We'll get there.
We can do it together. And that'll come out on DVD and Blu-ray, and both seasons will come out back on streaming some point very soon. So that was kind of the first one.
When was that?
We started shooting season 1 in 2017.
Oh, nice. So you've been in the game a long time.
Been in the game a long time.
That's right.
Yeah.
what were some of the projects you were working on like after that or shortly after?
Well, I came in and helped finish producing the award-winning Teresa and Allison, that is also CL Squared, lesbian vampire film. Highly
Nice.
recommend.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes, I'm not in it, but I helped write some of the music for that and produced it. Yeah.
You've been extremely proactive. I guess you could talk a little bit about. I guess she's involved with multiple production companies that she runs. One called CL Square Productions, and the other one Golden Grand Piano Productions. If you could explain a little bit about both and like what like genres you're involved with, and
This is just so Vinny finally knows, because he doesn't.
yeah,
This is why
I've been extremely unaware of everything she does for a while now. So I'm just learning it here for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know him.
Yeah.
The-
I've never seen her before.
Who is this man? CL Squared is primarily horror, but we want to, like, horror comedy. We can venture into, Charles has written some comedic scripts, but they're all very gory, very visceral.
Yeah.
Very much like, our most recent feature, Bishop's Cove. I know we're very close to completion of that. We're in the
It's in post?
very tail end of post-production.
Nice.
Like all of our crew has been hired, everything's been fixed and edited. It's almost there for the festival run, but I know that, it's not for the faint of heart. Like, I know he saw some of the footage, and
Yeah, it was exciting. It's cool. It was cool to see Chelsea doing her thing very differently.
oh
I've
yes,
seen
and that
before.
I play the demon, the nameless, and she's just really,
It's really out there.
really
It's-
out there.
It's a great character though. It's
Thank
fun.
you. That's
Yeah.
just my the truest version of myself.
Nice.
Yes.
The nameless.
The nameless. That is me. He wrote it based on my personality.
Oh wow.
I'm just kidding. The Golden Grand Piano, Golden Grand Piano Productions. This is Dan and I, and we did the Macbeth A Cursed film, and then we did the Confession of John Wilkes Booth, which
Those
is
are
like,
plays or whatever.
yeah, they were like plays that we shot cinematically at the Stag and Lion stage, and that was written by John Romaine. And it's kind of like, play film, monologue-y, really fun, is taking a new life of its own. Dan and I have several things like coming up in the pipeline.
Like
Dan has written
features or
features, yeah,
or other types.
trying to
of...
schedule what we're going to do first.
Nice. That's a
but-
good problem to have though.
It is a good problem, yeah.
Hey, you have some really fun problems.
I have some fun problems.
That's great.
I'm very happy.
What type of genres do you guys work within with the Golden Grand Piano?
Well, we're kind of going all over the place. We're sticking with classical themes, but everything's fairly modern and mystery, thriller to comedy. It's not as hyper focused as I'd say CL Squared is, where that's like,
Specific.
horror. We're all over the place, in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Diversified.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Chelsea and I met on the film Love and Love Not. Tell us a little bit about that experience and what it was like for you working on that set.
Well, you can just tell how much he really, what he really thinks of me, because my character has sex in the back of a car.
Well, I didn't write this script or cast it. We became friends.
It was really, really fun. I auditioned, and you guys were super dope from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Went all the way to Staten Island for you.
Funny, yeah, I actually picked her up then too.
Yeah, you did.
In
Aw,
Manhattan.
so cute.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it was really great. I loved, your whole team was awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
And now you're stuck with me.
Yeah, vice versa. Her scene was great. She had me cracking up, and then you felt for her. And then you felt it. Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
had a whole arc.
Poor Becky.
Yeah.
I did. In 2 scenes, I had a whole arc.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you.
Yeah, you thank our director, Anthony Kellwriter. Sorry, Anthony Kell
I
and
love you,
Brandon Parnell.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes. It was awesome.
Yeah.
No, go watch it. I'm really proud of it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, we're grateful you were a part of it.
Yeah, it's the first scene in my reel.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, good opener.
Yeah, it is.
It's solid. You have a really decent sized following on Instagram. What is that like, and what is a typical Chelsea fan like? Can you give me the Instagram experience? Yeah, like I can't imagine what is that world like.
I don't know. I have an Instagram manager. person, like a social person who really it just was to filter out all the dick pics and like death threats.
Well, that's a big spectrum
It's
right
the
there.
spectrum. The pendulum swings very high both ways.
Dick pic to death threat.
But now, but now it's like, organizing what brands are going to reach out. Biggest pet peeve is people being like, "Oh, you're a model? You mean like an Instagram model?" And I'm like, "Fuck you!" No, not that there's anything wrong with it. It's a great like revenue stream if you really pay attention to it and make it work. I'm fairly lackadaisical about it in comparison to most influencers. But I just post and I put cool shit on my story. I don't know. I think that I've just gotten lucky with some brands and with some of the Amazon Prime stuff where people just caught on.
Yeah, she has people very interested in her. You're enticing.
I'm enticing.
Yeah.
Like a delicacy.
You keep extremely busy. You're nonstop, even including today and yesterday and the day before. What do you do when you're not crazy busy like this? Like
I watch true crime and have a mimosa and popcorn on my couch with my dogs.
Nice.
Yeah, I try and do that at least once a week.
That's
just
your
like
downtime.
people getting murdered. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. With everything you said prior to this, that all leads up to this. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. Either that or The Office. I love The Office. And
Another
Parks and Rec.
spectrum.
Yeah.
True.
It's me. I should just like start claiming that I have several different personalities. And I live on the water, so that's really nice. Just sit out on the water, read Shakespeare. Sometimes I test myself, make sure I still have entire characters memorized.
What's like your go-to?
Well, Lady Macbeth, because I think that it's been so many times. I played Hamlet, and still know a lot of Hamlet. I don't know. And there's a couple Shakespeare things coming up this year. I'm just waiting to see finalize what plays they are. So
that's amazing.
Cool.
What are you thinking? Like what direction?
Well, I think it's going to be Love's Labor's Lost this summer, which I haven't done in over 10 years, so that'd be nice. So that's my downtime. I don't know. I got 2 dogs. I call them chickens. I call every animal that's not a chicken a chicken. And
what do you
call
chickens?
Dogs.
Wow, that's
Chickens
fun.
are called
Yeah,
dogs.
that's very Chelsea of you.
I was in Mallorca last week, and they have wild cocks. I just had to say it.
Cocks flying everywhere.
The cocks are just flying. Yeah, they're wild everywhere in Mallorca, and and mountain goats. Very exciting.
Wow.
But
How'd the goats treat you? It was.
we butted heads.
I'm sure.
Oh, those are rams. God damn it. Grr. But I got really excited just driving around, just seeing these chickens literally crossing the road and just going like dogs and confusing all these Spanish people.
Nice.
Dogs.
Yeah. What happened when the chicken crossed the road?
It did get to the other side.
Sorry. I feel really dumb
I'm
for
done.
that one. Yeah. You can walk away now after that one. But what's on the horizon for you, in regards to say future productions, within these production companies? Some of your what's coming next for Chelsea LeSage?
Hopefully making my flight home today.
Yeah, that's next. Next.
I mean, right now it's kind of the hurry up and wait pattern where I'm go, and I'm on hold for a couple modeling things, which of course you'll find out whether or not I book them first. So that's what's next. Finding out what Shakespeare play is next. Getting Bishop's Cove done and in the festival run. Starting pre-pro on Dan and I's stuff, and then The Confession of John Wilkes Booth was made into a major motion picture, Thus I Wasted Tyrants, and we're in active development for that, and that'll
That's the
hopefully...
main feature that you're focusing on?
Yeah, that's the focus right now. Really excited for that to happen. Should be in the fall down in Savannah. And speaking of Savannah and Atlanta, I'm helping this company, Flying Bonsai, Cayman Eby and Ryan Sheilor. They have a whole list of, or I guess a docket of things as well. So trying to get their stuff made.
Good guys.
They are good guys.
Yeah, for sure. No, excited to be working with them.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to make some magic happen down there in Savannah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's been my boots on the ground over there.
I have. I'm in Atlanta all the time now. It's great.
Yeah, which is fun.
It's warm.
What do you think? Yeah, I was gonna ask you. What do you think of Atlanta?
I mean, I like it. Savannah's prettier.
Prettier than
Prettier,
the West.
yes.
Gotcha,
But there's
cool.
there's so much production going on down there. It just seems like, a gold mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of access to, I don't know, content and then work even. But
No,
that's
totally.
cool. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit right now and head into a little rapid fire type of thing.
Great.
Yeah, we'll go.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
you what's your favorite movie? Do you have
The
one?
Deer Hunter.
Wow, it was good. Yeah, that's a great
Or
choice.
Inglorious Bastards.
Oh,
Or The Little Mermaid.
oh, okay, yeah. Let's talk about the spectrum. We're back. But do you have any pets? Might have heard before. But.
Gertrude and Peanut. And then I have a turtle named Eisenhower and dwarf aquatic frog named Pizza. And then I have a bunch of fish, snails, a gerbil.
Yeah, we recognize them. But what?
And I have 76 plants.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, wow. They're named as well, I'm assuming.
Like 5 of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
very positive. What's your you might have said this before, but what's your favorite Shakespeare play?
Of the histories, I like Henry VI Part 2. Of the tragedies, I like Macbeth. And of the comedies, I like Twelfth Night.
Yeah, she had this prepared. That was amazing.
Well, like 5 people fucking asked me since I landed at LAX, and so I was
No
like, I actually
way,
have to
that's
think
amazing.
about
Wow.
this. They find out that you're like a Shakespeare person, and then they're like, and then I was on set day 1 here, and someone asked me that question, and I think they thought I was actually pissed at them, but I was really just looked at them because this is just my face with like resting bitch face.
Mm. Yeah.
I think they thought I was really mad because I just didn't know, so I had to
Gotcha.
separate them.
From the theater world, do you have a favorite Broadway show?
The Bridges of Madison County.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
You have to see it hopefully soon.
It's been closed for a while.
No, I got you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah,
I'll
that
perform
shows-
the whole musical for
Yeah,
you.
that's what I meant. That's
Oh,
what I
yes.
meant. Yeah.
Aw, Vinny.
Yeah. do you have a favorite stage role that you like, say, fell in love with the most?
Well, Lady Macbeth, because I think she's just realistic.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, you connect with that character.
I do. She's just like a woman who was just oppressed and is trying to get everything she wants, and her husband's just like, I don't know, piece of shit.
Yeah. Sounds typical.
It's typical. They're very real people.
That's
She goes crazy. Of course she does. We all do.
for Chelsea. Where can our people find you, or do you have
Under your bed.
Yeah.
Yes, no, you find me. I mean, like, you need to contact me, talk to him.
Sounds
Don't talk
good.
to me.
Yeah. But like you're located on like social media sites and all that.
Oh, yeah, Instagram, Chelsea.LeSage. That's really the main one, or ChelseaLeSage.com, which gets flagged for pornography for some reason.
Yeah?
Like, I can't put it on. I can't.
Wait, the Instagram?
No, my actual professional website. Like, it won't let me copy and paste it and put it in my Instagram bio or
my
anything because
God.
it says that it's inappropriate content, and I don't know how to
I don't
fix
think
it.
there's anything on there that's that bad.
There's
Is there?
nothing that's
Oh.
that bad. Man.
Oh wow.
Come on,
That's fun.
Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Let's thank Chelsea for being here. I'm very grateful for you making this happen. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad we had a lot of laughs.
I did have. I wanted to make fun of you more. It's okay. I'll do it off camera.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll look forward to maybe she'll make fun of me on the next episode in the future.
Yeah.
But thanks for
sure.
coming.
No, thank you.
Appreciate it a
Thank
lot.
you. Thank you for coming. That's what she said.
Haha.
All right.